I'm watching the start of episode 2 and I'm like, whoa, Lisa is out of control. We gotta throw Lisa away. I'm done with her. She is toxic, garbage, too much. But then the end of the episode comes and I'm like, oh, Lisa, I feel for you. You pregnant? Dang, now I understand. All the hormones raging, like your emotions are out of whack right now. You crying out of nowhere. It all makes sense now. I feel for you a little bit, Lisa. I feel for you. Let's get it.
This year is my year. I may shed some tears cause I'm not supposed to be here. Bad bitch that showed me she cared, so why would I care?
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, rudeboitv. My name is rudeboisos or Sosa Baby, whichever one you want to call me. Y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and we're going to jump right into this review. The Ultimatum, Season 2. This is a review of Episode 2 and 3. Let's get it. But the start of Episode 2 starts off where it left off. Freaking Brian getting big faced by Lisa. And so we see her like she could go on. Brian's like what's going on? You wilding right now. You out of control. And she's like, I'm done. I'm going home. Like, F the ultimatum. Just, she's saying all types of crazy things to him. Like, I'm tired of giving my life or wasting my life on you or giving my life to you. She's saying, I don't care about marriage. I don't care about ultimatum. I don't care about, now you don't care about marriage. Now, you just out of whack. You one moment it's ultimatum. I care about marriage. It's like, nah, I don't care about marriage. I don't care about ultimatum. I don't care about I don't care about nothing. I'm tired of giving my life to you. Just rambling at the mouth. All types of crazy toxic stuff. And it's like, at that point, I'm like, bro, Lisa's childish. You're 31 years old, 32 years old. You're childish. Here you have your man, Brian, who's acting like a grown man, acting like he's more mature in a relationship. And he's keeping it cool, calm, and he's like, she's, while she's saying all this immature stuff, she's talking about, what you talking about talking to that Hooters girl for? What can she teach you? Like, she can't teach you nothing. Shit, I'm a boss ass B and she ain't got nothing on me. Just going at it. And she's just like, hey, I'm finding out things that that I need, I like about myself that you can't do that you ain't been doing. And he's just being mature about the whole thing. Just like, hey, at one point he gets pissed off. He's like, I don't give a F. She says, I'm taking the car, I'm going. He's like, I don't give a F. Go home, do whatever you want. And then she's like, give me the keys or whatever. And I think she was trying to like it might have been keys or a car that she bought for him. And she's like, give me back my keys, like give me back my car, basically, with her childish stuff. And she was childish. That's how the episode started off. And then most of the episode was really about them exploring. Now they're single, they're exploring each other, going on dates, like wherever they're at. I don't even know where this is located, but going on dates away from each other while each other's not around. So it's getting a little bit more intimate. Conversations are getting real. So I'm gonna go through just some people that had kind of started off with who? It was Kat and Alex. Alex looks like he has himself together as far as his career, makes money, has his own business, and Kat's the one issuing him the ultimatum. Why he don't want to get married to her, I'm still like, from what it was looking like, I don't know. Like, it is with him, but it's like at Antonio and Roxanne. Roxanne's the one that really got her career together, and Roxanne is just like, she's on her boss vibe, career driven, and Antonio, she's trying to get Antonio to get his shit together, to have ambition, to like, hey, like, that's what she's looking for in a man. So when she's vibing with talking to Alex, she's vibing with Alex and telling Alex like we're alike, and like, I love that you have your career, your business. And Alex is asking like, all right, so what do you want in life as well? And she's like, she was like, because she didn't really want marriage. At first she wasn't thinking of getting married and things like that. But she did grow up in a stable home, I guess. She said her grandpa was married for a while, so it's like Alex started changing her views in that first, like in that one date that they had, and she was just like, yeah, like I never really It's like I was so against marriage before this, something like that. But then like Alex is kind of twisting her mind to be like, okay, now I want marriage. It's like maybe now it's like I'm seeing that maybe I want it if it's a guy that is more on my vibe, more on my type, my level. Got his own business, got his own career, got his own thing going for him, just like I do. And it's like that's gonna understand that from 5 a.m. to 12 midnight, I'm busy. Like, and we got to get it in where we can or whatever. So you see Kat and Antonio hitting it off like, and they're both dealing with like the same pressures. Like I'm not enough. I feel like I still got to do more for myself. I'm not enough. Got to get like Antonio's like I feel like I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm just getting in a better space to where I can pay for things and pay for the like do pay for what I need to, but I'm still trying to figure it out or whatever. And Kat is understanding of her. It looks like they're more alike, and Alex and Roxanne's more alike, but they're vibing. So then you have Raya. Raya's vibing with James. James is the one that's a high school sweetheart. His girl's Ryan, but Raya is dating Trey. Trey, right? Yeah, Trey. I got it right. Got the names right. Got the right. I got yeah, Trey. So and Trey gave the ultimatum to Raya, and so Raya's vibing with James on a date, and it's like she's opening up more, and she's just like she's in the same place as James. James wants to go like get his career situated, and Raya's in the same boat. I'm trying to get my career situated and things like that. But they're feeling for each other. They're vibing. It's a good connection there. Then um you have Trey talking with you have Trey talking with James's ex, which is Ryan, country girl Ryan. I love you so much. But nah, I vibe with Ryan. Ryan's a cool vibe. They both from South Carolina, so they getting it on. They vibing. She's like she's acting like she don't show no emotion. She's like, cry, I don't cry or whatever. And he's just like, I like. And Trey's like, I like you, but I don't know if it's reciprocated. Like I don't know if you like me too or whatever. So they're vibing as well. The date's going good. I won't spend too much time on that because I want to get to the juicy stuff. So then you have Trey vibing with Lisa. This is Brian. Lisa is like we ain't seen her. She comes back when you see her again. She's on a date with Trey or whatever, and Trey's making her feel good, telling her like you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you have nothing to worry about, like nothing to be anxious about, and they're just breaking it. They're just like opening up to each other, and is like he's complimenting her, telling her good things about herself, and she's just like reciprocating it, and she's just like basically not everybody may feel the same way or think the same way, but she's very appreciative. She stands up, asks for a hug, and they're kicking it off, and he's just like she's like I just want you like you're like the he said something about you're like the perfect woman, like a gorgeous woman type thing, like the woman that somebody would want. Got your career together, got everything together. But what else came from that conversation? I can't think of it right now, but that was that. And then so you have Brian talking, breaking it, chopping it up with Raya, and like Raya's coming into the conversation like I feel like since things popped off that other night that Brian's been closed off, and Brian's just like he's still getting to know you, and is like just he's still open to getting to know her, and just while talking to her like he sees what he likes in her and what he wants, and what Lisa isn't understanding. And I forgot I think they talk about bills and stuff, and about like she I think Raya's like I expect you to pay the mortgage and the bills, and it's like okay, if you're expecting all that, it's like you got to give a man time to get his things together. So and she's like, and Brian's like, yeah, I'm about paying the mortgage and stuff like that. But what if I have downtime or whatever, and I can't pay? Like, I can't afford to. I lose my job or something. And Ryan's like, this is where I step in or whatever. And it's like Ryan's like, I'm a big spender. I like spending money. And it's like, she said something about as long as my credit card don't get declined, I'm fine or whatever. So everybody chopping it up, and then it gets time for they get back together. It gets time for the choice. I think I covered everybody, right? Yeah, I covered everybody. It gets time for the choice. And when it gets time for the choice, it's like, okay, everybody shows up to the table and Brian and Lisa not there. And then Nick Lachey's like, okay, as you can see, two people are not here. Brian and Lisa are not here, and they've decided um to I guess go like to not continue on with the show, not continue on with the experience. And then he says that he asked them to come to come tell the rest of the group themselves, but they declined. And I was like, oh dang, they cowards. They don't want to. It's like they was like Lisa was just vibing with Trey right before this. It's like you don't want to come. You don't want to tell them. Is it why? Because you don't want them to feel away. And same thing with Brian. You was vibing with Raya. Like I really feel like those two could have swapped and really could have hit it off or whatever. But Nick came out and said the reason why Lisa took a pregnancy test and she was pregnant. Boom. And that's how the episode 2 ends. And we jump into episode 3. They explain how it went down. Like Lisa took a pregnancy test, called Brian over. He told Brian that like Brian's worried like something happened, and then she kind of tells him like I took a pregnancy test, I'm pregnant, and Brian's like I'm excited for you, like I'm happy for you, I'm excited, but it's like how are we supposed to deal with all these things we got going on right now, like we're on a show filming or whatever. And then she's like I guess we're just gonna have to figure it out. It's like I know it's like I'm not gonna force getting married just because I'm pregnant now. And then Brian's like, oh, so I'm off the hook with the ultimatum, and she's kind of gives a serious face, and he was like, okay, not the right time, sorry, wrong time, or whatever. But long story short, Brian's happy for Lisa, and Lisa's filled with emotions, and it's gonna take a lot of work. Like she still wants to be married one day, and Brian reassures her, saying, "I got us, I got you. Just like you know, like don't try not to worry about it. Like one day I got you, I got us, or whatever." And that's like just trust, and it's like it all comes with trust. Like the relationship comes with trust. I need trust in a relationship, and Brian has said that to Raya's like there's things that I need like trust, and without trust the relationship, a marriage won't be successful, and you still don't trust, like Lisa still don't trust me. So those are things that when he's talking to Lisa, he's letting you know that it's like you gotta trust me, like that I got you then and I got us. But that happened, so now it's back to the choice. So everybody's basically saying that, oh, I'm able to open up with this person and not this person, not my ex, but I can open up with this person. And then the exes are like, I find it funny that you're able to open up with this person when all I wanted you to do is open up to me about things. So I think it kicks off with Trey. Kicks off with Trey having to pick, and it's like Trey only got one option at this point because now Lisa off the show. I feel like Trey really was vibing with Lisa to where it could have been Lisa or whatever, but Trey's basically saying like he vibes with Ryan. She makes him feel comfortable to open up. She's chill. She's always calm, and she's a cool vibe. Basically, long story short, and it's like you see Raya kind of feeling away or whatever. Can't remember what she said, but she felt the way. She was giving the looks, and they asked that all right, that Nick asked, "Are you ready to make your decision?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to make my decision. I pick Roxanne," which is like I'm like, okay, Trey, not Roxanne picks Ryan. I'm like, okay, you going for the white girl? Got Trey. Trey was like, okay, and it's like he vibed with her. He from the same area, so I'm sure he's around that type of energy a lot. And it's like, okay, he vibed. I like how he vibed with Ryan. I like how Ryan vibed with him. So he was like, I made my decision. I made my choice. I'm gonna vibe with Ryan for this experience. So then you see Ryan kind of said, I knew you were going to pick him or whatever. I don't know why she said that. I don't know if it's because, like, I know what you look for and I could tell you grab. Oh, no, she said something about when I leave the house, I'm looking for you. When you leave the house, you're looking for her. I was like, ooh, she was kind of hurt. That was something that cut or whatever. But then Ryan started talking about how, like, she's comfortable with Trey and he's sweet and all the this and that, all the good stuff, and basically saying he knows what he wants and he goes for what he wants and stuff like that. And they asked her, "You ready to make your choice?" She says, "Yeah, I'm going with Trey or whatever." And It's like, I'm like, okay, Ryan, you want you a little bit of chocolate? I know you ain't used to it. I'm shocked with that just because Ryan is only been in one relationship, high school sweetheart. The only other person in your life that you're about to be with is this guy that you're doing on this, that you're meeting on this show, and he's black, and it's Trey, and it's totally opposite from your high school sweetheart who you've only known for your whole life. So that was interesting as well, but they vibing. So then it goes to it's only 4 couples left now. It's 5. It's only 4 now. It's Alex and Kat and James. James starts feeling away about Ryan because that was his ex or whatever, and he's just like it's starting to hit him for real or whatever, and he starts giving his talks about how he feels with Raya and saying that Raya makes him feel comfortable. So he chooses Raya. Raya's kind of reciprocating the same energy that like that we have with Ryan and Trey. They grew up the same, like very family oriented. And I think with Raya and James, they kind of grew up single parent household. I think, and it wasn't as smooth. It wasn't, but it's like they could relate to each other. So that's what got them closer and got them connected. So he chose Raya. Raya chose James, and I think when that happened with James, Ryan was like I think Ryan was like, I just wanted you to, I want to get. It's interesting that you're able to open up with her, but I want you to kind of open up with me or whatever. But I want you to do that. I want you to experience that. And then it goes to who picks Cat. It goes to what you call it picking Cat. What's Buddy's name? Antonio picking Cat. Antonio's opening up with Cat. It looks like they vibe with each other. I don't know if they vibe with each other because their partners are like the same thing, successful entrepreneurs, and they don't got it all going all the way like that. But they vibe with each other. I don't know if it's because they ain't got nobody else to vibe with, so they're forced to vibe with each other. So that happens. He Antonio picks Cat picks Antonio, and then you have Roxanne and Alex. They're both entrepreneurs. They're both vibing. Or Alex is saying how much he likes Roxanne and how much they're vibing. And then his ex, Kat, was like, I feel like with her, you're open up with all these things, but you wouldn't do it with me. But it looks like it's a personality thing, so I really want you to find that out or whatever. And it's like Roxanne picks him. I don't know what Antonio says, but after they all pick each other, you see James. James is emotional. He's like, dang, I'm about to lose my girl to this chocolate brother. He sees all the good things in her. I forgot. Yeah, Trey was like, she got beautiful personality, beautiful eyes. So James remembered those things. James was like, yeah, everything he said, I know. And it's like, I feel like a freaking idiot. Why did I come on the show? So then, so he basically turns, he's like, I have something to say, and I'm gonna look at you, Trey. It's like, yes, we're swapping partners, but there's no ill towards this. Hopefully we could be respectful. Basically, what I got from it is like, hopefully we could be respectful of each other's partners and kind of explore and not be disrespectful and be able to respect each other in the process too. And it was like, and then he was like, I agree or whatever. So basically Nick tells them, this is supposed to be y'all test. Like y'all spent 10 days trying to figure out who the choice is. Y'all picked the choice. Now y'all finna go spend the next 3 weeks with the person that y'all chose. And when y'all come back, y'all gonna decide if y'all gonna get married, leave on your own, or leave with a new partner. So they all go their separate ways, move into their new apartments. Look like they got small kitchen sinks, small bedrooms, just small. They all up in each other's space. And now they gotta get to know each other and what each other likes and don't like, and really feel like what that real life is, living with somebody. And I live with my girl, so it's like, hey, this is needed. It's a mock marriage. You got it. So I'm gonna just go with each. So you got Antonio and Kat. They're vibing with each other. I think they were like Kat was. Yeah, they're vibing with each other. He's doing the dishes. Yeah, and Kat was cleaning up, and think they ate dinner. They all popped the everybody popped the champagne. But when they're getting ready, what I found it interesting was Antonio went to go sleep on the air matches. I ain't sleeping on no air matches. I got a bad back. Hey, baby girl better let me in the bed. And I don't think there was any problem with Kat letting him in the bed or whatever. But Antonio was just like, felt like if Roxanne knew he was sleeping in the bed, she'll feel hurt, feel away. So he was just trying to be respectful for her. Meanwhile, Roxanne in the bed with Alex sleeping in the bed, getting the vibe with him. We gonna get to that, but um, that was that. And I feel like Kat kind of told Antonio like you. I feel like this is all in your head that your partner like your that basically Antonio was telling Kat when they first moved into the apartment, like it's it's so crazy that like our partners are both the same. We're the same, and our partners are both the same, and that's why. And like now that I feel like she found something that she was looking for, that I might lose her, and it's like they're like I feel like Alex is everything that Roxanne wanted me to be, and I'm not. And the Cal was just trying to tell her, yeah, but I feel like you're all in your head about it. Try not to be, and it's like it was tough for him or whatever. But on the other hand, you have Roxanne and Alex really kicking it off, vibing, getting to know each other. She's asking him, "Do you sleep naked? Do you like to shower with your wife?" All that good stuff. She's freaking. They vibe. They get up into the bed. She's like, he's asked her, "Where do you see your life in 20 years?" And he's like, "Kids." And she was like, 20 years. Your kids will probably be 18 or in college or whatever. So they'll have left the nest. And she's like, "Yeah, probably travel the world." And then she was like, "With my hubby." And he's like, "Oh, with your hubby? I ain't never seen you say husband before. Husband? Like, that's how you feeling?" She's like, "Yeah." So really, Alex is really making this girl feel like she wanted to be married one day. And it be like that too. Because when I was with my girl, she was on some, I don't ever want to be married again. I don't want to have kids. And she's all about that marriage and kids life now. Funny. And I knew it was BS when I heard it day one. But within 2-3 months, everything had changed. All her answers changed around. So it'd be like that with women. They'll try to put up this tough front, and it's like it'd be like, and she's career driven, so I could see why she got that hard front on. But when she has another man that's freaking career driven, got his bread up, is like she could take that back seat. She don't gotta feel like, oh, I can have a sweet spot. I can have kids. I could be married. But she was basically saying, "Are you open to experience new things with your partner?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm open to anything." And then she hit him with, "Are you open to anal? Or have you ever done anal or whatever?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, really? Because I haven't or whatever. That's crazy." She's like, "I didn't think you're this wild guy, but clearly you're this wild guy or whatever." And she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm wild." So, and then you see her in her confessional talking about, yeah, I'm excited to get to know him. Like, oh, the things that she sees, like, hey, she basically says Antonio should be worried that he might lose me because it's like I think I found somebody that I vibe with for real. Long story short, so then you have on the other end you have Raya and James moving in, and Raya's asking James how you feel, and he's just uncomfortable. He's like, yeah, it's starting to hit me that like this is real. Like I ain't never live with anybody like this outside of Ryan, and it's like here I am doing this, and she's like, yeah, hopefully it'll be amazing. She's like, Raya's trying to be. And I f with Raya for that because she's trying to be supportive about the whole situation. Like she's being positive. She's saying it's gonna be an amazing experience, and he's just like kind of being the Debbie Downer, and you can see it. She's like, he's like, she tells him it seems like you have a lot on your head, and he's like, yeah, I just it's gonna take some adjusting to get to, and she's just like, I'm here for you. Just know that we're gonna get through this together and stuff like that. And it's like, which was surprising. So later on, getting into the bed is like she's already in bed, and he's like, I think I'm gonna just go for a walk, just having a hard time. And she's like, okay, I'll be here when you get back or whatever. And then he's like, good night. She goes, good night, and then she was like, and then I forgot what she said. She mumbled something on under her breath, I don't like this, or this is awkward or frustrating or something like that. But James, you see James talking to his best friend outside on the phone saying that, dang, I think I messed up. Like, and it's like, I was asked a question about losing Ryan, and it didn't really hit me hard until another guy started talking about my girl and how he likes her and appreciates her, and it's like I just don't know about this anymore, and so he's uncertain. So then you have on the other end Ryan and Trey. They vibing it off. Pop the bottle of champagne, eating strawberries. They keep getting to know each other, and it's like Ryan's really open to a chocolate brother. She's really trying to take on this experience and be open about it. Do I think it'll? I feel like James and Ryan will end up back together. Raya's gonna see like, hey James, let me take my man back. Let me be appreciative of what I got. And then for Ryan, James is gonna miss Ryan so bad that it's like I don't want nobody else but you. And Ryan's gonna be like, that's all I wanted. Let's get married, and it's gonna be that. But while they were vibing, they were in the bed, pillow fighting, vibing, trying to see what side of the bed they sleep on. We gonna see if they get cracking over there or whatever. But I don't know who's gonna cheat yet, but I feel like Roxanne's gonna cheat. I feel like Roxanne's gonna cheat. We gonna see. I don't know who else, but even Trey was unsure. He's like, hey, she's a good looking girl. Like, yeah. He just was like, yeah, we gonna see what happened. Temptation might come, but that was that for that episode. We don't know if we'll see Brian and Lisa again, but they were the main characters. Now they not on the show. I don't know if they're gonna continue on with their journey together because they're not really doing the Ultimatum experience no more. They got a whole different type of experience going on now. But I'm trying to see if I left anything outside of them moving together. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this continues. This was episode 2 and 3, the review. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I forgot anything. Let me know y'all intake on this. Let me know y'all take on the show right now and how y'all feeling and who y'all number 1 couple, who y'all number 2 couple as far as the matches. We just gonna do 1 and 2 since there's 4 right now. My favorite couple I'll say is Trey and Ryan, and then I don't even know who to go with number 2. Like I needed Brian and Lisa to be in here because I feel like it could have been Brian and Raya or whatever, and Trey and Lisa, but it wasn't that. So I'm doing Trey and Ryan just because Ryan is reciprocating the energy. She's vibing with her brother, and then and I feel like maybe Roxanne and Alex just because they vibing too. They the ones that's open to the experience and really taking it on. But that's it for this episode. I'll be back with another review. I'll holler at y'all later. You dig? We out.
I may shed some tears cause I'm not supposed to be here. Bad bitch that showed me she cared, so why would I care? This is my year.